Pregame.com.
And it is Ken Thomson back again with Vegas Runner, the fourth of four videos. Free plays up here for the Memorial Day weekend. Going to look at a little baseball action on the diamond. The red-hot Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim in action right now. We're taping on Friday night. They have a 5-game winning streak on the line. They're in Kansas City, and it's a 1-1 game right now that we know, and that's in the 5th inning. So we'll see if they can keep that streak alive. They face Guthrie on Saturday. Never easy. But then on Sunday, you've got Jerome Williams going for the Angels against Wade Davis. And Wade Davis had a good little stretch earlier in the season for about 3 games, but he's kind of been inconsistent. Kansas City dropping 13 of 17 after they showed Detroit that they could be a player. Lo and behold, who stepped up? The Cleveland Indians. Could be a 3-team race if KC can get their act together, but right now I just don't see consistency by the Royals.
When it comes to baseball, I think what you need to do to make money is try to catch a team that's going to go on a run, or a team that you want to fade. Like you want to look and say, over these next 15 games, I think this team could win, go 9-6 or 10-5, and I could catch them in a dog more than not, or a short favorite. Or I could see this team going, 3-12 over the next 15, and I could make money fading them. I think the Angels are on that side. We were talking about it before we went on. Angels look like they're that team that could win 15 out of their next 20 games. And I think KC's on the other end of that spectrum that could lose 15 of their next 20 games. I never want to be on a team like that. And
when the season opened up, prior to the season, and the Angels got Hamilton, I know we looked at
overvalued right away.
And we looked at Pujols, the way he struggled out of the gate last year. But because the Angels as a team struggled out of the gate, I thought that they would really take care of business and address that and come out hot
early. That's what most people. That's what most bettors thought. And because you saw the Red Sox do it, you saw how awful they came out. And then they came out hot the following year this season. And you expected that from the Angels. I think there was a little bit too much pressure in the clubhouse to do that. And baseball being such a long schedule, I don't think the players panic as much as the fans do and the media does. They know how long the season is, and you just got to get that run somewhere in there. And next thing you know, you're from 12 behind. Now you're in first place. When you look at this, I like to start looking at that Pythagorean over-under, which tells you based on runs scored, runs allowed, should their record really be. You look at LA right now, they have a minus almost a little less than a half run differential. But the Pythagorean over-under says they should have won 3.5 more games than they have. When you look at KC, they have a plus 0.32 run differential, and they've only won 1 more game than they should. So, again, opposite ends of the spectrum. I think, if anything, it's starting to catch up with KC, and we haven't seen LA give us their full potential. So I think they're one of those teams a little overvalued early on, but I don't think right now that's the case. So I like Williams in this matchup. I do. Davis gives up too many hits, too many home runs for my liking.
There it is. Well, we're going to have this as my play. It'll be my second play of the 4-pack, and we'll finish it up. And I'm going to give you a play on this one in just a sec here to make it official on pregame.tv. And I agree with VR. I've got to go with the LA Angels of Anaheim. Again, a tough matchup to go against. They were undecided who they were going to pitch on Saturday. They're going against Guthrie, who's been pretty consistent for the Royals. But on Sunday, Jerome Williams comes out. And, of course, Weaver will be back for the Halos. So they were using Williams basically to kind of mop up some innings, plug some innings there, but he has come up big. He's 3-1 with a 2.53 ERA, comes off a 12-0 rout against Seattle. How about in his last 3 games? 8 innings pitched, no runs. 6 innings pitched, 2 runs. 6.2 innings pitched, 2 runs. 12 Ks, just 3 walks, and only 1 home run in the 20 2/3. That bodes well going up against Kansas City. Royal team, like we said, 3-14 in their last, or 3-14, I think, in their last 17. 4-13, I'm sorry, in their last 17, and really struggling just to score runs. So although they're at the home team, they're going up against a red-hot lineup. Trout has been on fire, so has Trumbo. Those 2 guys, TNT I call them, they got the big guys, Pujols and Hamilton. It's contagious. One guy starts hitting, another guy starts hitting. Next thing you know, they're all hitting. They have Callaspo back, they have Ibar back. This lineup, top to bottom, to me, is probably in the top 3 in baseball, and I expect, as long as the pitching holds tough, for the Angels to, by the end of June, be at least 500, and right now they're 7 games under, and then by July, by the All-Star break, to be over 500, and then really pressure Texas in August and September, still having a chance to come back and win the AL West. VR, I'm going to make it official. I like the Halos, and I really think, like I told you, they can go and win maybe 12 of 14.
That's where you want to get out ahead of the market. That's what I say. They're the kind of teams I want to ride.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you coming
My
in
pleasure.
on this
Pleasure's
Friday. And
all
of
mine.
course, happy Memorial Day weekend,
Oh, yeah.
everybody. Enjoy it on Monday. Remember, it's all about the troops, but anytime you need free play action or just the best collection of handicappers put together, RJ Bell and his staff have done that. Vegas Runner is one of them. Look forward to my pal Marco D'Angelo coming back in a couple weeks. But until then, I don't mind working with this character over here.
It could be worse.
Makes for a lot of fun. And we are Ken Thomson, Vegas Runner, and you've got our 4 plays now for the Memorial Day weekend right here on pregame.tv. Have a great weekend, everybody.